Hello, my fellow YouTubers. This is Roy back again. Tonight we're working on a little of Tesla's products here, and I have a Tesla HairPin set up here. I got 15,000 volt, 30 milliamp NTS. I have a spark gap built right into these capacitors. The outside's rubber, then you got glass, salt water, oil on top, copper probes on the top. The NTS is only hooked up to the outside of the capacitor. The inside of the capacitor is what we're working on, and it's the dielectric part. The spark gap is really close together right there. The further you put it close together, the less radiation I'm putting out, and also less spark, but increasing the frequency. And the further away you go with this, you decrease the frequency, but you get bigger arcs, and you'll see more action down on the other side. Now here on the other side, I'm working with the ground tonight, and been working pretty much throughout after I got done working. Got into my little stuff here. So I got a grounding rod going to the center of the tester coil, and I'm saying to myself, well, if you put a grounding rod in there and shove it in the ground, isn't that going to take that energy and put it to the metal and run down? And so I'm working on that. I have a light bulb sticking in the center. I have the bottom of the secondary going to that copper coil. The top of the copper coil is free. I got a grounding rod with copper around the outside. Light bulb sticking there. I'm going to show you a couple things with that. It's really hard using one hand showing you guys some of this stuff. That's why I don't show you a lot. But I'll probably figure out how to do it a better way. Here is the primary that's coming out of the Tesla HairPin. And then I want to show you that I got coming off the top of the secondary, the top load, and I got a wire that runs, and I just put it around the tree. What I want to show you there is with the radiant energy coming out of the top of the coil, as long as the wire, this is rubber coated wire, speaker wire, braided, number 14 gauge, long as it's not touching the ground, it becomes ambient. So the vibration, I would say, is still running through the wire. And another exciting thing here, let me cheers to everybody. These two coils, they're not hooked up to anything. This one here is my transmitter with a primary. This one's here my receiver with nothing, just a secondary. So I got one wire at the bottom, one wire at the top, one wire at the top. Nothing going on here. They're not hooked up. So we're going to walk around them with the light bulb, and we're going to check to see if we get anything from them. And a couple things I noticed. They light the bulb up in between and a little bit on the outside. But as far as I separate these, they'll still light the bulb up in between it. Fascinating things. It's good work, you know. Let's go ahead and move my AC little fan. Gotta quench that gap, guys. You guys out there making Tesla coils, gotta make sure you got air, static gap, or magnets. Let's go ahead. I got this set to 65 volts. We'll turn it down. Let's go ahead and turn it up. You'll start to see a gap going. And I'm going to turn it down. I got it set right now at 65 volts. You can see I got light bulbs lighting up out there. So here's the bulb. Doesn't seem to be liking that. Turn it down a little bit. It's too high. So now we're down to And about 40 volts. Wonder what happened there. That one ain't going on. Well, I got these on. Oh, let's go ahead and I ain't got a lot of volts going through there, so I distinguish the spark. Turn it up a little bit, and we're a little bit over 60 something. Alrighty, so we're going to go over to these guys, and you can see the lights lighting up. You see the lights lighting up. Let's go ahead and turn this thing down. I think we can feel a little bit more away from it. Spark sounds a little radical. Turn it down. Right now we're about 40 volts. Spark up. Come over here. Spark gap going down again. Let's turn her up. Stop that fan. Best thing to do when you guys make these, put a little tube on the fan, and you'll be able to control that. There you go. You see that lighting up, and that's lighting up. That's nothing connected to this. It's just the fact that it's, there it goes. You see that lighting up? Pretty good on that one. So out here, you got the coil that's hooked up with the primary. You got all kinds of lights going on. Check out this tree. Something going on a little different here. I noticed probably something disconnected. I'll show you down here at the light bulb. I got this coil. Now